Welcome back to the Trendy Show, my lovelies. And welcome back to the second part of the Ukrainian refugees stole my man. Yes, my lovelies. Now it's time to hear the Ukrainian refugees' take of the story. And that is my lovely. Her name is Sophia. And Sophia is claiming that Lorna, she calls her another name that starts with a B. It's her fault. And Sophia says she's no homewrecker. It's Two-Faced Lorna's fault that Tony and I are together. Yes, you heard right. That's what she says. That's what she says. The 22-year-old says that's not her fault. That she took this woman's man and oil in 10 days. She says, no. She says when she packed her bag, that's Lorna's fault for being heartbroken that her husband followed her. And I never, according to Sophia, thought or planned to go into their home and take Tony from Lorna. That's what she claims. She didn't think that wasn't part of the plan. She said it never crossed her mind. I liked the family. I spent a lot of time with Lorna, and I tried to help her. But she was two-faced. Her constant suspicions, the tension, it just pushed me and Tony closer together. She created the situation by constantly suggesting something was going on when it wasn't. So this is her fault. Now, Sophia admitted the situation was complicated, but insisted, we know what happened between us. As far as I'm concerned, they destroyed their relationship long before I arrived. Their relationship was at fault. None of this is my work. It was my decision to leave when I did, and Tony decided to come with me. Now that's a sharp contrast because Lorna said she kicked your, behind on out that door. And that's when her husband came trotting behind you. So I don't know. There's a difference, okay? So did Lorna leave? I don't think so. Sophia leave? I don't think so because she didn't have a pot to piss in. So why would she be leaving? I think she got kicked out. It's okay. Let's read on more of the story. Let me hydrate here. All right. So I believe Sophia got kicked out and Tony went trotting behind her. And now Sophia has been accused of putting UK families off of hosting Ukrainian refugees. And she says she's disowned by her own family. So she's got a whole nation of people mad at her and her own family. She added, my parents said they are ashamed. They cannot even go outside because of me. They say that because of me, nobody in the UK will take in Ukrainians. Every UK family will now think I can't take in a refugee because she will take my man for me. It's more than about me, Tony, and Lorna. It's deeper. It's about everything, about the war, refugees, helping people, everything. In my country, it's important for refugees to get the help they need, and this has done the opposite. You cannot understand what I feel. It's your country. You have your family here. You have everything here. And now I have people writing to me saying I'm a horrible person, that I did a bad thing for my country. Everyone in the UK is thinking the same thing because I took a man from the family, but all of this is lies. Sophia insisted nothing went on between her and Tony until after they left the couple's home in Bradford, West Yorks. I guess that's her and Tony's story, and they are sticking with it. She said she was respectful towards Lorna, but was aware her presence in the property was creating tension and upset. Graduate Sophia, originally from Kiev, also rubbished Lorna's claim that she wore low-cut tops and put on makeup for when Tony arrived from home from each day. Fighting back tears, she says, my life back then in Ukraine was really normal and beautiful. I went to the gym every day. I worked for an IT company. Everything in my life was really, really good. In the future, I dream of going somewhere abroad, but at the moment my life was nice. When the war began, everything changed. On the morning it started, I rang my mom in Kiev and asked her where she was. She told me she was in a bunker. At that moment, my heart was pounding. My work finished because my boss went to fight. I didn't know what to do. I just watched the news with my relatives. It was horrible. Every hour, every day, looking at what is happening to our country. I lost everything I built for years. My work, friends, family, everybody lost everything. You can't do anything in the Ukraine because of the war. I decided to move abroad because it became impossible to live there. Every hour, air raids, sirens were going off. You don't know where to go. Downstairs into the basement, any moment, anything could happen. Sophia got a lift from her apartment in Lviv to Raska on the border with Poland and crossed over by foot. From there, she traveled to Germany. And, well, let's just skip all that. Let's get to our story. So she spent a couple of months from pillar to post. And finally, she moved to the UK. After the UK government offered refugees 6 months placement with the host family. Of course, she couldn't wait. She just hopped on Facebook and got in on with Tony. Now, she posted her application, but I guess that didn't. She said she had a lot of offers for help. But when Tony logged into the site, he and Lorna agreed to help and came across Sophia's details first. I don't know about that because that's a little change in the story. Because first, Tony didn't want to bother with all that red tape. He put in a Facebook post. But anyway, after a long delay, Sophia was granted a visa and she flew to the UK. She wept. When I landed in the UK and got off the plane, I was so happy. I cannot even explain my emotions at the moment. I was happy because I felt like I could finally start my new life without being worried or scared. It was really nice just to see a friendly face and to communicate with him. But from the first day, I felt something not nice from Lorna. I felt it inside, but I never showed that I felt it. I tried to be nice, but she was complaining every day, getting more and more jealous of the time Tony and I were spending together. Each night, she was asking Tony, "Why are you staying downstairs with her? Why not? Should I stay in my room alone after everything that has happened?" I wanted to communicate with somebody. I wanted to be with people. It was very important for me. For me, it was hard to be alone. But every day she was asking Tony, why? It finally came to a head 10 days later. And Sophia, that's me, I decided to pack my bags, followed by Tony. So Tony chimes in and says, "You know what? Every day I was coming home from work and thinking, effing hell, what now? Don't get me wrong, we were attracted to each other, but we knew the boundaries. Nothing developed until after, when Sophia left the house. Now, I know it sounds kind of shitty what has gone on, but you deal with the cards you've been dealt with. To me, the cards I got, it was a no-brainer. I'd rather be on my arse than and happy. I know I've done the right thing." So, all the Ukrainians and Sophia's folks, they're all mad at Sophia because, they're calling her a homewrecker. They might as well call her a housekeeper because she's taking out the trash. She took the trash from Lorna. She took the trash from Lorna. Call her a housekeeper, not a homewrecker. And, eventually she's going to get on her feet and fly away. And Tony, how you get him is how you going to lose him. And she eventually, trot off to another guy. But in the meantime, my lovely, this ends this tale for now. Sophia's saying she's not a homewrecker. It's all Lorna's fault. If Lorna wasn't so suspicious, this wouldn't have happened. If Lorna didn't kick her out of the house, this wouldn't have happened. Oh my goodness, my lovelies. Let's continue this on the flip side. Hit the notification bell. Make sure that thing is locked down because you know YouTube plays tricks. And my lovely, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And I'll catch you all later. All right, and share if you care.